You know, there's a lot of talking heads today. Some people say I'm one of those talking heads, and that's fine. I don't mind doing some talking about what I believe, but one of the big guys today that's getting a lot of attention is a man named Andrew Tate. He's really being, he's really kind of an odd figure because he's Muslim, but he's also like a right-wing guy, which is really not typical, if I could put it that way. He's an interesting fella and getting a lot of attention, especially from younger men today. But today he put out a tweet saying that Christians and Muslims need to unite together because we're all fighting the same fight. Kind of got a weird Third Adam vibe going. We'll talk about that. Hey guys, your friend Spencer here. Go ahead and smite thine like button and all your dreams will come true. We decreed it. That's a joke. Just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. But Andrew Tate is one of those guys that gets in the news a lot and really got a lot of things going on. But here's what he tweeted out today. I want to show this to you. He says, Christians and Muslims, we are brothers against evil. And he's calling for us to unite. And I'd retweet it and says some serious Third Adam vibes here. But that's going to be the call of the age whenever the Antichrist comes around, is that we're going to have to all unite together because we all have a united evil that we're going to all have to fight against. Here's the original tweet in context. Christians and Muslims, we are brothers against evil. That right there is going to make a lot more sense whenever we redefine the evil as the coming Christ who is dead set on destroying us all. That'll be the mindset, at least in the tribulation period. Now, here's something I want to show you guys. One thing that really fascinates me as I look around the world today, it seems like, it just seems like, how are we going to unite the world? And that's not really a goal of mine as a Christian anyway, but I look at people that are just so tribal left and tribal right, people that are, moderate left, moderate right, and there's no way they're ever going to come together on some of these issues. But there's going to be a guy who's going to be able to pull that off, and he is the Antichrist. And that just, to me, the idea of having a guy come on the global scene that everybody, including Muslims and Catholics and Christians and supposed Christians, are going to be able to unite around this guy. The Jews and the Palestinians are going to be able to unite around this guy. At this point, Russians and Ukrainians are going to be able to unite around this guy. What makes him so special? And I kind of looked it up a little bit, and here's the word that I got in my King James Bible. Okay, I want to show this to you. It's the word wondered. They wondered after him. Revelation 13:3 talks about this Antichrist guy, and really the whole chapter talks about him, his rise to prominence in Revelation 13. He says, I stood upon the sand of the sea and had a beast rise out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, upon his heads the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were like unto a bear, mouth as a mouth of a lion. The dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. So he's going to speak, if you will, from a seat, which is the Catholic word for that is ex cathedra, which is quite telling. But here's what I want you to see in verse number 13. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. And all the world, notice that word right there, wondered after the beast. Why? Why are they going to follow this man? I believe that word wondered has some sort of spiritual meaning to it. It's not that he's going to be some necessarily good-looking guy. It's not that everybody's going to be just think he's so charming and so likable. From a social perspective, I think it's going to be some sort of spiritual concept that's going to enable him to have the power that he has. The other verse that I see that uses this word in Revelation 17:6, saw the woman drunk with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Jesus. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. And that, of course, is going to be the whore of Babylon in the book of Revelation chapter 17. So this word wondered is actually pretty interesting. And it even, matter of fact, if you back up here, Acts 8:13, and Simon himself believed also when he was baptized, he continued with Philip and wondered, beholding the miracles and signs that were done. So you see, just going through even the New Testament here, these people are going to wonder at these spiritual things, the miracles and the sign gifts that are going to go on by this Antichrist person. We're going to deal with that a little bit in 3 Adam 4, which is coming up. Big announcement very soon on that. We'll set an exact release date on that. Got a lot of good videos, a lot of good material on that. It's going to blow your mind, guys. You don't want to miss it. But this Antichrist is going to be able to do something wild, like along the lines of what Andrew Tate is calling for. He's going to be able to unite not only Muslims and supposed fake Christians, he's going to be able to unite Hindus and Buddhists together. He's going to be able to unite, Democrats, Republicans, all of them are going to be able to unite. And who are they going to unite against? They're going to unite against Jesus. That's it. That really is the theme of the book of Revelation, really, the second coming of Christ. And they're going to unite against him. This Antichrist will be able to do so. Now, of course, the Marvel movies have painted this picture. If you go back, and really, the Marvel series is over. It ended with Endgame. All of them have been trash ever since, just like a cash cow. They're just trying to milk that thing, which is what all these losers do. But here's something I want you to know. The story of the Avengers. You have all these people. You got like Tony Stark. You got Thor. You got, bunches of them. You got, Banner, who's the Hulk guy. All these people, they don't agree with each other. They are on different pages, okay? They're not even like good buddies. But they all unite together because they have a common enemy, and that enemy is Thanos. And of course, Thanos is going to come on the scene, and Thanos is going to be the bad guy. If I could put it maybe in a Gnostic sense, Thanos is the demiurge. Thanos is the evil, all-powerful one who seeks to enslave us all. And we must unite to fight him. Unite to fight him. If I could put it to you this way, and maybe in a Andrew Tate sense, we are brothers. We need to become brothers against evil. And don't let just some little tweet like this just go by and think that this is some benign saying. This is a real thing that's going to happen. People are going to unite together. They're going to. And they're going to do so to fight Jesus. I want to encourage you to go watch the Third Adam series and make sure that it is a part of your life. Please make sure that you take the time to watch it. It's on the homepage of our YouTube channel. Thoughts, questions, leave your comment below and like this video if you will. And listen, trust me, guys, now is the time. If you're not a Christian, now is the time to get saved because it's all coming together. You need to come to Christ. And if you're not right with God, you need to start walking with God today. And we appreciate you guys. If the video was a blessing, leave a comment below. And if you feel led to, leave a donation in the PayPal. God bless you. Go watch Third Adam. There was a day where I was sitting at my desk and I was studying the false religions of the world. And it all just clicked. The Lord revealed things to me that I just had to get out. And I dedicated a large portion of my time to this. We put documentaries together trying to explain to you this grand illusion that was materializing right before my very eyes. We told you, and we told you, and we told you it was coming. And the reaction was mixed. Some people said this was the greatest thing they'd ever seen. Some people said that I was just another Pharisee, just another false teacher. We'll let the Lord decide. But we've tried to tell you every angle of this that we knew, and we've tried to reveal it to you. This is so wicked that even the Apostle John, when he saw it, he marveled and wondered. So what more is there for me to do? The only thing I can tell you now, stop everything you're doing and go watch Third Adam. Your very soul may be at stake.